Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Manal Hayish, and today our topic is about anxiety in the new generations, the triggers, and how to help and intervene. What we're going to cover today is what is anxiety, what are the triggers, the signs of anxiety, the intervention, and how to support a child with anxiety, understand the link between stress, anxiety, and mental health, also how to reduce anxiety in the new generation, and what are the strategies to manage anxiety, and what is the role for us as parents. So, this generation that grew up with the technology, or the new generation that grew up with the technology and social media, is facing a high level of anxiety. In this presentation, we will explore the triggers, interventions, and also the strategies to reduce anxiety in Generation or Gen Z and Gen Alpha. So, what is anxiety? Anxiety is a normal response to stress. So we say it's something. It's a good feeling. It's an okay feeling. It's okay to be anxious, but sometimes because what it does, it for some people it give them like a push to finish their work. Um, so, anxiety is a feeling of fear and uneasiness. It might cause the person to sweat, feel restless and tense, and have a rapid heartbeat. It can be a normal reaction to stress. For example, the person might feel anxious before taking a test or before making an important decision. As we said, it can help you or it can help um, us and our children to cope. The anxiety may give them the boost of energy or help them focus. But for some people with anxiety disorder, the fear is not temporarily. Also, it can be overwhelming. What are anxiety disorders and types? Anxiety disorders are um, conditions in which you have anxiety that does not go away and can get worse over time. The symptoms also can interfere with the daily activities, such as schoolwork and relationships. Here are some types of anxiety disorders: generalized anxiety disorder, panic disorder, phobias. Why is anxiety on the rise in the new generation? Of course, because of technology and social media, um, academic pressure, and overscheduling. So, technology and social media, so constant exposure to curated lives and comparison, they're always like they spend most of their time scrolling on social media, looking at other people's lives. Oh, this person has this. Why I don't have it? They want to try to be like perfect as they see. So what they're seeing on social media is like people are living their perfect lives. So they start to compare themselves to others. Also, cyberbullying and fear of missing out, academic pressure, the intense competition, and societal focus on achievement, overscheduling, so the reduced downtime for free play or relaxation. They don't get enough time to relax. So that's why they get anxious most of the time or more often. What are the triggers for anxiety? There are individual triggers, family triggers, social triggers, cultural triggers. The individual triggers, it can be genetic or family history of anxiety. It can be personality traits like perfectionism. Family triggers, family conflict, divorce, or high parental expectations. So if we're like expecting from our children to get A's to be an honor student, to be like not to get any low grades, or we don't accept like, oh, you have to get an A, you can't, I can't accept B's, or I can't accept 8 out of 10, or these grades. So we're always expecting them to be perfect. That's how they say they try their best. It's just they feel like they're not being understood by us as parents. And whatever they're doing is not enough. Um, Also, in the family triggers, there's overprotective parenting. Um, so sometimes, or most of the time, if the parent is overprotective, then the child is always trying not to do any mistakes, just to not to get in trouble. So they're going to be anxious most of the time. Social triggers such as bullying, peer pressure, or social rejection. Also, difficulty navigating friendships. It's hard for them to have friends or to make friendships. Um, that's also going to trigger their anxiety. Also, we have cultural triggers, exposure to unsettling news, unfortunately. Um, Also, unrealistic societal norms around beauty, success, or wealth. This is also um, in from social media as well. Also, substance use. Substance use can trigger the anxiety and trigger so many other mental health disorders, um, such as tobacco and vaping, or smoking tobacco, vape, smoke marijuana. So the nicotine affects the brain chemistry. Which increases anxiety levels and make relaxation harder. The dependence can create cycle of stress and withdrawal. The smoking marijuana, while some believe it calms nerves, high doses or frequent use can heighten paranoia and anxiety. And also, it can interfere with emotional regulation, especially in developing brains. So, the human brain um, fully developed on the age of 25, or by the age of 25. So, if the youth start the smoking among youth, like if they start smoking when they're um, teens, then that's going to affect their mental health, their overall well-being. Signs of anxiety in children and teens. There's emotional symptoms such as excessive worry, fears or sadness, also feeling overwhelmed or unable to cope. Also behavioral symptoms, avoiding social situations or school, difficulty concentrating. There's there are physical symptoms such as headache, stomach ache, muscle tension, and frequent fatigue. Understanding the link between stress, anxiety, and mental health. So, stress is a natural response to challenging situations, but prolonged stress can contribute to anxiety and, of course, mental health issues. While anxiety is a feeling of worry and nervousness or unease, it often accompanied by physical symptoms such as increased heart rate or sweating. As we know, these are all connected. Stress, anxiety, and mental health, they're all connected. Mental health encompasses our emotional, psychological, and social well-being. It's very important to it's very important to prioritize mental health alongside physical health. Strategies to manage anxiety. First of all, we have to reduce stress in our kids. We have to help them. First of all, what we do is identify and manage stressors, prioritize relaxation techniques, be there and show your child that you love them and you support them. Also, set boundaries, create clear boundaries around technology, social media use. Limit exposure to negative content and prioritize offline activity. As we said, social media and whatever they see on social media, it does trigger their anxiety. That's why you have to set boundaries for that, for what they watch. And of course, limit the screen time for them. Also, practice self-care. Engage in activities that bring joy and nourish the body with healthy food, and prioritize adequate sleep. Intervention and how parents can help. First of all, encourage open communication. So you need to create a safe space to talk about feelings without judgment with your child. You listen to them. They talk and you listen. And you show them that you care. Avoid dismissing or minimizing their concerns. Anything that they want to talk about, you have to be all listening ears. You listen and you show them that you love them, you care for them, and you understand what they're saying and what they're feeling. Teach coping skills. For example, deep breathing, mindfulness, and relaxation techniques. Also, problem solving. You need to teach them how to problem solve, to break overwhelming tasks into manageable steps. Number 3, model healthy behavior. You have to show them how you manage your stress and maintain balance. That's how they see what you're doing, and they do the same. Maintain a calm and supportive tone during conflicts. Number 4, promote healthy habits. So you need to encourage physical activities, adequate sleep, and balanced diet. Limit screen time and encourage hobbies or outdoor plays. In conclusion, we have to know that it's okay to not be okay. Anxiety is a common but treatable, it is common but treatable, but early recognition and support are crucial. And the parents, or us as parents, we play a key role in creating supportive environment. Here are some of our resources for this presentation. Thank you so much and have a great day.
HES Academies have been serving the Detroit metro area for over 23 years, promoting academic excellence, leadership, and cultural diversity, ranking as some of the top schools in the state of Michigan. Our pre-K through 12th grade students enjoy tuition-free, state-accredited education by STEM-certified and highly qualified staff with no geographical restrictions, and with advanced placement, college dual enrollment, scholarship, and Arabic language programs. Noor International Academy in Sterling Heights at niapsa.org, Star International Academy in Dearborn Heights and in Canton at starpsa.org, Universal Academy in Detroit at universalpsa.org, and Universal Learning Academy in Westland at ulapsa.org. Join HES Academies today and enjoy a free Chromebook for every enrolled student.